mostly kind of forested areas. It felt like taking a hike, basically. With like a series of floating islands, bodies of water around the edges. Instead of like going outside, I would go into a game. That was how it felt. It's like some of my favorite games have been like you're not doing things 24/7. You spend a lot of time in transit. Because I like that aspect of just going from one place to another and thinking. I think games are just generally speaking a very contemplative moment for me.
At a certain point, I would disconnect like from reality or like from the game, and I would just look around and I would be like, "Damn, this feels nice, but also weird in a way. It's almost like it makes you feel like this is not just a game. This is some kind of a reality."
I'm making a documentary.
Documentary.
Do you like gaming?
The story is very, very complex and unique at the same time. It's not like your regular indie game.
Okay, yeah.
But at the same time, if you just disconnect a little bit out of the story and try to think of the world as it is, you will find it much, much more different than, ouch. You'll find it a little bit different than most of the other games around it because
Let me see. Hey.
I think we need to push it in the water. I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
We cannot even do that.
Did I place it wrong?
I think so.
No.
But shouldn't there be a way for us to like?
I'm gonna
take
use a
it back?
grenade. I'm gonna use a grenade.
Like, okay.
Here it is. Hey, let's go.
It is empty. It is abandoned, but it doesn't feel disconnected from one another, like every part of the map. I truly love how vast and open and how slow it goes.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are probably games that I have a lot of like memories attached to. I will hear the sounds playing in my brain like while I'm laying down and trying to go to sleep.
Story is about a guy called Niko Bellic. He's from Serbia, and well, this game specifically resonates with me because it's a guy from coming from Eastern Europe, having had lived what I have unfortunately lived through. I lived in Russia most of my life, and I was born in St. Petersburg, so I'm mostly Eastern European, or that's how I'm raised. People think that it is depressive. I would just say it's a little more strict or a little more conservative. It's more collected together. Me and my old friends would just sit down and we would play Call of Duty, and that felt very, very compelling to me. That kind of got me to feel the emotions that I hear multiple people feel when they play a multiplayer game.
I think in order for it to feel worthwhile, it has to not feel lonely. I remember the map was big enough after the update that you would occasionally cross paths with someone, but it wouldn't be very remarkable. You just kind of see them in the distance. Sometimes they'll just be silent the entire time. It really depends. But even just like being with people who aren't talking or saying anything at all, it's like you're still in the world with other people when it's like either there has to be people there in some variety, like whether that's NPCs or other players. It's like I have to be able to walk around and like go and hear people.
Blast him, blast him, blast him!
Yeah, because I think that if you stare at any video game too long, you sort of see those cracks emerge where you can see where it's like you're not seeing the code itself, but you're seeing how the programming of the game manifests into the thing you're seeing on your screen.
I still saw those faces in front of me. And then after seeing them, when you get to control them and play them, you kind of develop this teammate kind of connection with them. Like, they have feelings, they were talking to me, they were like telling me this and that. If you think about it, it will become weird. But I feel like that's my main intention of it. You should not think about it or take it seriously. You should just let it happen.
Your character only really exists in so much as they're interacting with the world. And I think a large part of that interaction is the social interaction, whether that's with other people or with NPCs.
Don't hit me with that.
No, I won't try.
There are a bunch of cars here.
Okay, let's check them out.
Oh. Cement.
What is this now? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You go first.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. And the best part about it is you never feel it. Yeah. I think mainly for the simplicity of what it is. It's just like it gives you the feeling that it's not even trying, but at the same time it doesn't really have to. It's just good the way that it is. you have to adapt to the game. The game is not adapting to you. Hello there, friend.
Cough.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like I have two different lives. On the internet, I have a whole group of friends that I have specifically met from, well, either Discord or from video games. And those friends are no less than the ones that I have in real life, actually. Some of them could be even, how do I say this, like not better, but more connected with me on on like a different level, because you're playing together. He's basically there emotionally, he's there, well, digitally, but he's also not there because he doesn't exist with you physically.
When you're playing with an online friend, that's sort of the vessel through which you know them. Like when I was on Minecraft, I didn't have access to other kinds of like social media at the time. So it's like there were people who I knew in Minecraft who I could only talk to if I was on Minecraft, if we happened to be on the server at the same time. I think that I've also definitely had experiences online that felt exactly as real as the experiences that I've felt in like the physical world, especially in terms of my interactions with people. I think there's a degree of vulnerability that comes with knowing that the person on the screen across from you is someone who you might never see again, honestly. Because I feel like, especially when I was younger, there were a lot of things that I would be comfortable saying to people that I knew online that I weren't comfortable communicating to people around me.
We'll just scroll. Oh, it's 5 gigabytes actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
It's downloading.
Are the colds, like the sickness, going around in your area too?
Oh no, actually not. It hasn't been quite a big thing, but the reason why I'm coughing is because, well, I had cancer, so
Whoa.
I have beat it recently. Yeah, I beat it recently, like. Well, I have beat it before, but I had it come back to me, and I beat it again.
Damn.
I got my last chemo dosage like not too long ago, so it kind of just affects me. It makes me bleed randomly. It makes me cough.
Whoa, that's heavy, man.
No, I mean, it's completely fine actually. I'm truly thankful for what I have, because what I had is basically leukemia. It was at stage 2, so it wasn't that advanced.
Okay.
And it wasn't as intense as well, any other kind of cancer, basically, because trust me, so many people I have lost in my family due to that. My sister, my aunt, and almost lost my father, but thankfully he survived. Yeah. The only reason why like high school was so difficult for me is because at the time, unfortunately, I lost my sister to cancer. That really, really hit me hard. Yeah. So let's continue, by the way, as we were talking. As that happened, I kind of took the parenting role, I guess, and yeah, I was taking care of her up until she passed away, unfortunately. There is no way this kid is the same one that used to run around, jump around, and have fun and sing and dance and everything. The way I coped with it was okay, God gave her mercy. She doesn't
Yeah,
deserve to live throughout this pain. But at the same time, I was like, there is no way this person that was like a part of my life for this whole time
Иди сюда. Булки
is now
как
gone.
сраду, булки сожми нахуй.
Эй!
Чеши сюда, давай побазарим. Да, брат, чеши сюда. Стоять, быстро.
Screw this guy.
Ты чё, глухой нахуй, брат? Давай
Hey!
Very strong.
He's strong.
Yeah. But yeah, that like I was like, okay, she genuinely doesn't deserve this, and God will take her to heaven. Like she hasn't ever done anything bad. She doesn't even curse. She genuinely never even cursed. Like it was, she was really a sweetheart.
Oh, that's tough.
Preached that. Yeah. That's also one thing within the human nature. Like, if you think about it, you will never live eternally. A video game is not just made to waste your time. It is made to make you feel alive, to give you the ability and freedom to experience things that you can and cannot. I mean, like, you could, I guess,
Yeah.
put this in your project and yeah.
Yeah, I will.
Ah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Tell me a story.
Once upon a time, in the old Soviet fields, there was a boy that was very ambitious about the skies. His only dream was to reach the stars and touch them, to feel the clouds and go through them. His name was Yuri Gagarin.
Oh. Yuri Gagarin.
He was the first man to ever reach space, but at the time he still didn't know what space was. He never got to know the fact that he's going to become the very legend, the historical figure, the one achievement that all of humanity was forever proud of.
Let's go, Yuri!
Hell yeah! And then he got killed by some officers. The end.
Oh.
I'm sorry.